Hi everybody, Al Bernstein for the Boxing Channel with our preview of what should be a terrific WBO featherweight championship match between Orlando Salido and Mikey Garcia. It's set for January 19th at Madison Square Garden. It is a highly anticipated match for a couple of reasons. First, Mikey Garcia, the 25-year-old youngster who is undefeated but has not been tested yet against a true world-class fighter, will certainly face that when he takes on the WBO champion in Orlando Salido, the 32-year-old veteran who, while he has 11 losses on his resume, is a lot better than that. So don't be deceived by that. He's a fighter who won the title against Juan Lopez and is now in his third title defense, and he is special. That 39-11 record is very deceiving. Orlando Salido is a fighter who, while he had those losses early in his career, has now become a terrific world-class fighter and a world champion. He won the title from Juan Lopez in 2011 in a wild fight in which he had to go to Lopez's home area of Puerto Rico to win the title, and he would stop Lopez. Then, this past year in 2012, he returned again to Puerto Rico and once again knocked out Lopez to retain the title. For young Mikey Garcia, he's a fighter who has been on the radar screen of boxing folks for a while. He is undefeated at 30-0, 26 of those wins by KOs. He is primarily a counterpuncher, and some think that will serve him well against Salido. Garcia has shown power, he has shown discipline, and he has shown ability. The question people have, how will he react when he's in against a true world-class fighter and a champion? For that, let's go to the keys to victory. Garcia needs to counter effectively as Salido, who is quite an attacker, comes in. And he needs to do so with very accurate punching. He's got to stay off the ropes, because if Salido gets him there, he will bang away to both the body and the head. And the left hook is, I think, Garcia's best offensive weapon to use against Salido. And Salido has been down a number of times in his career, so a power puncher like Garcia could put Salido down. The problem is keeping him down. For Salido, dictating the pace is what it's all about. He has to make Garcia fight every second of every round. And don't forget the jab. While he's an attacking fighter, when Salido uses the jab to work his way in, he's much more effective. And his power punch du jour is the overhand right. And that's a punch that can be landed against Garcia. So for Salido, that's a punch he'd like to utilize in Madison Square Garden on January 19th. So early in 2013, we get to see one of the anticipated fights in the lower weight divisions where so many great fights in boxing now reside. This featherweight match between Salido and Garcia should be a perfect stylistic matchup. A terrific counterpuncher in Garcia who scores knockouts against an all-out aggressive fighter in Salido who has been known to hit the canvas but also knocks out the opponents that he faces, or most of them to be sure. So it's a terrific style matchup, and it is also, I think, one that boxing fans look forward to in terms of the two men that will step into the ring. It'll be January 19th at Madison Square Garden. The fight will be shown on HBO, and more importantly, we will have full coverage leading up to that fight and post-fight coverage as well right here on the Boxing Channel.